It is quarter-final day at what has been a really remarkable European Championship so far. It's been a fine show with star teams, top players lighting up the pitch, and there has been a terrific demonstration of friendship, fellowship, sportsmanship on the streets of the host cities. A showpiece for all things good about football. This yet another contest we hope to be played in that fine spirit. Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Germany now looking like a team that's really hitting its stride following that most recent win. Their boss quick to point out that they cannot afford to dwell on that.
It's not just a case of focus now, Peter, it's also a case of having the belief and the inner strength that more can be achieved. This becomes an exercise in learning how much more can be produced. And if they can manage it, momentum could become momentous.
That gets things running. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nice interception, well timed. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Shifted upfield. Pedri. He'd have done well to reach that. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Gundogan for Andrik. Toni Kroos. For Andrik. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Yamal. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Kimmich's cross. That has been knocked clear. Nico Williams.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Moved on forwards. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Cucurella. Pedri. Over to the left. Played back into the centre. Nico Williams. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Toni Kroos. It's Kimmich. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. Andrić. And it's Toni Kroos. It's Kimmich. Toni Kroos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Morata. It's a really well-measured ball. Rudiger. And it's Gundogan. Musiala. So what can they make of this? Now it's Wirtz. Oh, it's just a little long. Rodri. And Cucurella. Nico Williams. Opts for safety. That's a good ball out wide. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's been intercepted. Oh, good ball, shots on, shot a goal! Goal, Germany! And Germany are in front. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Gol de Alemania. Marcó en el minuto 38 el dorsal 17.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Carvajal. Musiala. Now it's Gundogan. And that is a little undercooked. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Works it forward. Raum. Musiala. Now it's Müller. Now it's Toni Kroos. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. Yamal. It's Pedri. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Germany head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Nico Williams. Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Morata. Cucurella. Wirtz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out towards the right wing. Carvajal.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kimmich. Toni Kroos. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He can run onto that. Williams. There's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich. And it's Toni Kroos. Andrik. And it's Toni Kroos. Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impressions so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That has been slung wide. Can he latch on to this? Here's Rodri. Gently done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gundogan! A searching ball that into space. Spain get it back again.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Muller. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Muller bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Spain can counter promptly here. It's Kroos! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Corner number 2 then.
será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
And now they can spring out of defence.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Oyarzabal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Nicely spread. Merino, he has found the way through.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass somewhat off target. Germany leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Muller. Merino. Lenormand. Merino. It's Pedri. He's looking wide. Merino. Pedri. Pedri ploughing through the middle.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Merino. I think we're just about done here. Gets his pass away. Well, that looks a decent ball. In by Oyarzabal.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's been cut out, well played.
They're avoiding the blade.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Germany are believing now, through to the last 4. They only need to do this twice more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.